Playing Jeff is very simple. I'm gonna showcase everything you need to know about him and also how to play him perfectly fine. Let's start with abilities. His first one is the left click, which you can hold down, and as you can see it heals up teammates consistently. And if you saw it right, I can consistently heal everyone even though I'm aiming at this guy right here. This water spray will go through and basically heal everyone constantly. Also, the rage is infinite. That means I can go very far and heal allies from far away as well, just like this. Even though I'm far away, I can get a bird's eye view and basically heal them up. His right click though is an attack, which is basically a damage guy, the Aqua Burst, and I would say it's a pretty good damage. Obviously Jeff is not a damage dealer, but he can still hold his own pretty good. You can also spam it and it will get a bunch of damage out quickly. It is mostly main attack, but as I said, it does have a little AoE as you can see on the right. Also, if you pair Jeff up with Luna Snow, it will gain an additional freeze ability which will slow down enemies, which is a huge help for others as they can do a bunch more damage to them. The next ability is the healing bubble, which you can shoot, put it to the ground, and when you pick it up, you get a speed boost and also a bunch of healing. The good thing about this bubble is you can even aim it at others, which will make them have a burst of healing. As you can see, they can even gain some speed boost as well, just like you yourself. You can bubble yourself by looking down and pressing E. This way you get the burst of healing and the speed boost. Now, although you can aim the bubble, you do need to learn to aim it properly because there is an arc to it and you need some training for it until you can hit it consistently. Also, there is a cooldown to the bubbles, and at max you can only put down on the ground 6 of these. Also, the placement of them is just as important because sometimes the teammates just go around them because they are in the heat of the battle. Another additional tip, you should bubble everyone as much as possible, so get to learning with it. If you are at the beginning of the game, bubbling everyone will assure that speed boost which will get your team to the objective faster than the other team. Another additional pro tip, you can bounce off the bubble from walls. As you can see, it looks pretty cool and you can do a bunch of cool stuff with it as well, just like this. You know when your teammate is bubbled when you see the yellow boulder right there. When you bubble a teammate, healing them with your left click will be significantly faster than just in general. Now quickly let's talk about the shift button right here, which will make Jeff very quick. If you press it, you go underground and swim underground really quickly. Now the good thing is this has no cooldown, so you can do this indefinitely. It's perfect when positioning or escaping if someone dives you, which can happen a lot. Sadly, a lot of people don't like Jeff. Another good thing about this shift is you can climb walls by pressing the space, and as you can see, I am up here right now. It's very simple to do, but be warned, if you fall off the edge, you're gonna come back up again. While underground, Jeff gets a slight healing and also a speed boost, as you can see. But be warned, if you are underground and at the payload objective, the game will not recognize you being there, so you have to come up. Now let's talk about his ultimate, which is very cool. Basically, in a radius, if I press Q right now with these enemies, I'm gonna swallow them up if I right click and confirm it. As you can see, now I have a given time frame, not a lot, and I can either kill them while they are inside me, or another cool thing I can do is swallow them up just like this. Then once I did, I can shoot them up just like this with the left click. Now this is great, but it's not the perfect way to go about it if we want to eliminate as many people as possible. The better way to do it is basically going off the edge yourself. So basically get the timing right with this ultimate, and once you did, all you have to do is go to the edge of this map. Now, as you can see, I didn't get here in time. You need to have a big map knowledge of pulling this off, because if you are too far away from the map's edge, you can't get them. But lucky for you, even while you use the ultimate, as you know the radius, swallow them with the left click and you are in swim mode. That means if I press space, I can wall climb and go hide here, which means I can assuredly eliminate a bunch of enemies. But timing is very important. If you miscalculate and swallow the enemies at not the right time, or maybe you're not positioning yourself correctly and you can only swallow one of the enemies instead of both of them, well, you are stuck like that and you are done for. So yes, this ultimate is a game changer, because you can swallow the whole team if you want to and throw them off the edge, or throw yourself off the edge and win the battle for sure. His passive is very simple, and also it's just him being obliviously cute, which means any headshot or critical damage is reduced, but just for him, because he is cute, which makes a ton of sense if you ask me. Because Jeff basically a big head and a small body, I would say this is very much deserved. Now let's talk about some pros and cons with this character. Let's start with the pros. First of all, this is the perfect healer if you're a beginner. This cute character can go fast, have great mobility, constantly can heal at great lengths as well, and also as a bonus point, he is very cute. Now let's talk about the cons. Although his healing is consistent, if you don't pay attention too much, you can lose people very quickly, because there is not too much of a burst healing for him except for the bubbles. But because you are limited to 6 of the bubbles at a time and it has a hefty cooldown, I just can't see Jeff as a burst healer. Also, just healing with the bubble itself can be a challenge, as you can see, if you don't aim or learn to aim correctly. If there is a character with great mobility, well, you need to get your aiming up, because you need to follow them around and aim at them. What is the best character combo for this character? Well, believe it or not, it is Luna Slow, because of the fantastic ability of slowing, but also because if you bubble your teammates, they can be killed effectively faster, you make your job and Luna Snow's job easier as well. Happy playing, Jeff, and have fun!